Hey guys, Psychic Pictures here, and welcome back to more If My Heart Had Wings. Sorry the last episode was cut off a bit, but that conversation was going on for way longer than I thought it would. So, let's continue on. Next are the tail planes, of which there are two types, a vertical and a horizontal.
これらは空中で機体の姿勢を安定させるためについている。飛行機は空中に浮いているから、地面に立つ我々よりもいつだって不安定なんだ。まっすぐ上を向いてるのが垂直尾翼。横方向の動きを安定させる。主翼と同じ向きに横に伸びているのが水平尾翼。こっちは縦の動き、つまり頭の上げ下げを安定させてくれる。これがないと紙飛行機もまっすぐには飛んでくれない。
I see. So that's why they have small wings on the tail.
そしてボディ。ここは飛ぶこととは直接関係がないな。
But if you don't have this, there's nowhere to attach the wings.
以上が飛行機の基本形。これはずっと昔、ライト兄弟の時代から変わらない。
Since that long ago? But the Wright brothers were the first people in the world to fly a plane, right? So nothing has changed since the very first one was made.
ライト兄弟は動力を積んだ飛行機で飛んだ最初の人たちだ。グライダーはそれ以前から飛んでいたぞ。
Yeah, I guess so. I always thought that the Wright brothers were the first to fly.
翼の役割を知りたければ、この紙飛行機で試してみるといい。例えば、そうだな。垂直尾翼を少し曲げて、それ。
The plane that Amane threw curved gently as it flew.
さらに主翼のここの部分を少し曲げれば。
She bent the left and right main wings so that they twisted at the back. This time, the plane twisted as it flew. Hey, that's pretty interesting. Seeing this, Katori started to adjust the tailplane of her own paper airplane. Full of confidence, Katori threw her paper airplane. Whoa! It did a beautiful loop-de-loop before landing. That's cool! It did a loop-de-loop! Katori and I got both got really engrossed in adjusting the wings and playing around. Sometimes the paper airplanes displayed some mid-air acrobatics. Aerobatics. And other times they didn't fly at all and crashed into the ground. However, by trying it for ourselves, we were able to get a real understanding of the role of the wings. By just changing the shape of the wings a little, you can make them fly in many different ways.
実際の飛行機には補助翼などの小さな翼がついている。それらを調節することで機体を操作するんだ。
As she explained, Amane moved to the side of the garage. Then, she lovingly laid her hand on the glider.
このグライダーにはエンジンはついていない。紙飛行機を大きく頑丈にしてコックピットを取り付けただけのものなんだ。
Katori and I looked at the paper airplanes in our hands. I imagined riding it and flying through the sky. This is just like the fantasies I envisioned as a kid. The glider in front of me was the real thing.
どうだ？作れそうな気がしてきただろ？
But it doesn't have an engine. How does it fly? Paper airplanes gain thrust by being thrown by people.
風に乗って飛ぶんだ。
Both I and Katori gaze at the white aircraft. People that are grammar Nazis cringe. That day, we saw this flying from Windmill Hill. Riding the wind. That expression expresses it so perfectly. The way it flew so smoothly and calmly.
風に乗って。
Amane nods happily.
そして上昇気流に乗ってどこまでも舞い上がる。どこまでも？ああ、雲の上にだって行けるんだぞ。雲の上？
Katori looked at the aircraft with an expression of disbelief. I also couldn't imagine that this thing flying above the clouds. Have you been there, above the clouds?
うん。それがな。
Suddenly, her mood drops.
組み上がったのがついこの間で、ようやくテストフライトにこぎつけたんだが。あの時だ。
Ah. Katori and I react by exchanging glances.
強度が足りなかったみたいで、途中で主翼が折れてしまった。
Oh, jeez. So, you mean...
危ないところだった。もし完全に折れていたら、湖に落ちて死んでいたかもな。
Ah, ha 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 ha, she laughed as she spoke.
また作り直さないといけない。私は手先があまり器用じゃないからな。それと一部のケーキが故障してるのも分かったんだが、代わりの部品が手に入らなくて困っている。自分で作っちゃえばいいんじゃないの？
Katori said that so easily. At a school where things like this are taught, they have all the equipment you need to make anything, from a screw to an aircraft.
そうもいかなくてな。
Amane, with a troubled look on her face, took some broken parts from the drawer.
ダイヤフラムといって待機速度計に組み込まれている部品なんだが、特注品でこれを作った工場がとっくの昔に潰れてしまっているんだ。
Katori and I gaze at the parts in the palm of Amane's hand. It certainly looks like it wouldn't be easy to make. If it's the kind of thing that can be made in the town factory, there might be something that can be done about it. Amane's eyes light up as I quietly mumble.
本当か？
Well, I don't know until I ask, but I know someone like that.
頼む。それがないと本当に困るんだ。
Okay, I'll try asking next time I see him. Can I borrow this?
ありがとう。君に救われるのはこれで3度目だ。
Whoosh! Whoa! Suddenly she gives me a full-on hug and we're even cheek to cheek.
ありがとう。ありがとう。
You can thank me once. I've actually got it.
そういえばそうだったな。でもご飯のお礼も兼ねているんだ。だからもう一回感謝の気持ちを表させてくれ。
No, that's enough. Seriously.
そうか。
Katori was suddenly glaring at me. Sullenly glaring at me. I wonder if this will really fly. Katori and I both gaze at the glider with the same look on our faces.
ところで君たち、もしグライダーに興味があるのなら、
The bell rings, interrupting Amane. Amane flinches in surprise and quickly turns her back to us. If we're interested... What is it?
いや、いいんだ。忘れてくれ。
Somehow, it seems she's avoiding something. Amane? Can I come and see you again?
ああ、もちろんだ。興味があるならいつでも来てくれ。
I have to bring her those parts as well.
君もまた見に来てくれ。
As Katori nods, Amane grins as she nods back. She's really beautiful, but her smile somehow makes her look like a little kid. Alright, shall we go back to the classroom? I started pushing Katori's wheelchair and decided to start walking.
どこ連れて行く気？
Classroom, of course.
やだ、やめて。私お腹空いてるの。お昼食べてないから。
You reap what you sow.
やだってもう。押さないで。
I brought Katori with me against her wishes, and we returned to the classroom.
Aoi!
I went back to the dormitory, and someone called out to me when I was at the gate.
Aoi.
Tatsuya. An-chan. When I saw who it was, my level of enthusiasm went up by 500%. Standing there was An-chan. I was thinking about going to see you tomorrow or some when.
お前に早く会いたくて仕事抜けてきちまった。久しぶりだな、葵。
An-chan ruffles my hair. Hey, stop that, will ya? Completely ignoring my attempts to resist, An-chan gives me a noogie, grinding my hair round and round. I think that my hair is probably messed up pretty badly now. This is Tatsuya Igarashi, commonly known as An-chan. He's a childhood friend of Agaha and mine, and is like a real big brother to us. He's much older than us, but we used to play together a lot as kids. Ah, jeez, you're messing up my hair.
悪い。昔を思い出してついな。
You haven't changed either, An-chan. Still the same as before.
おいおい、それ褒め言葉じゃないぞ。
Oh, isn't it?
そうさ。人は人どころに停滞してちゃいけない。変わっていくもんだ。
What An-chan says is true, but to me, I'd rather An-chan just stays the same as he is now. As I think about it, An-chan all of a sudden has a kind look to it on his face.
足、もういいのか？
Yeah, well, enough for everyday life.
そうか。大変だったな。
It's no big deal. I can have a normal life like this. On top of that, I had you there to watch me in the race where I tried the hardest.
あれはいいレースだったな。表彰台に乗ったお前、かっこよかったぞ。
I came third though. In my previous school, I was on the cycle racing club. In the final race of the first grade, I was able to take the third place spot on the podium. It was my best result. For that race, An-chan traveled a long way to come and watch me.
3位でも立派だ。
Yeah. Because of An-chan's kindness, I felt a little tearful. He sensed how I was feeling and started to mess up my hair again. This time, it wasn't so rough.
今はここの寮母をやってるんだってな。
Yeah.
飛び魚そうか。懐かしいな。
We used to play here a lot. We would come sneaking in.
ああ、そうだったな。
That wasn't what An-chan was talking about just now?
ところで、あの子もここの寮生か？
Someone was hiding in the shadow of the gate. Hi! Kotori! It looked like she couldn't get past because Anchan and I were in the way. She could have just spoke to us normally, but instead she was hiding and watching us.
こんにちは、お嬢さん。
こんにちは。
Kotori is still being cautious but returned the greeting. Then we got out of her way and then went into her composed mode and entered the dormitory.
あの子、ここの子だったのか。
You know her?
ああ、時々街で見かける。うちの工場の近くにでかい犬がいるだろう。
Pedigree? There's a big dog that goes by that name. I'm sure it was a Saint Bernard.
昨日はペディグリーの近くをうろうろしてたな。
Was she by any chance trying to stroke its head?
ああ、そんな感じだった。食い物をあげたりしてたんだが、あの犬、飼い主の餌以外食べないからな。
As I thought. That was in the things I want to do list. Stroke the head of the big dog in the neighborhood. It's really scary, but it might be unexpectedly friendly. If possible, I'd like to ride around on its back. So she was skipping school to go and do things like that. Well, I'll forget about Kotori for now.
とにかく、おかえり、葵。
It's good to be back, Anchan. I seemed a little embarrassed as I answered, and Anchan grinned at me.
困ったことがあったら遠慮なく頼れ。俺はお前らのあんちゃんなんだからな。
Parting with those words, Anchan turned to leave. Oh, that's right, Anchan! I know this is a bit soon, but I have a favor to ask. I took the parts that Amane had left with me out of my bag. Along with it was a memo with the dimensions and so on written down. I need some parts the same as these. Would you be able to get one? Anchan's family runs a factory. It's known as a town factory, and it seems that they manufacture special order made parts. Anchan works there right now. If Anchan can't do it, he might be able to use his connections with other engineers to introduce me to other factories. Anchan looks at the broken parts and the memo.
ダイヤフラムか。ああ、いいぞ。
He quickly answered.
手に入ったら連絡する。
Thanks, Anchan.
いいって。
Anchan raised one hand and turned to leave. Thanks to the fact I was able to meet Anchan, I went back to my room in a good mood. I put my hand on the saddle of my bicycle in the corner of my room. I'm proud to have been able to stand on the podium in front of a buddy like Anchan.
高そうな自転車ね。
Before I realized, Kotori was next to me. What are you doing here?
さっき一緒に入ってきたの気づいてなかったの？
I hadn't realized. Do you want something? Without answering my question, Kotori opened a drawer in the desk.
ここね。違った。こっちかしら。
It looks like she's searching for something.
ない。おかしい。絶対持ってるはずなのに。
There was nothing that I didn't want her to see, so I was unfazed when I questioned her. What are you doing?
探し物よ。見てわかるでしょ？
I know, but shouldn't you at least get the consent of the owner of the room?
あなたこそ早く返しなさいよ。持ってるのわかってるのよ。
Got what?
だから。
Apparently she was looking for the withdrawal notice that I had picked up before. I don't know what you're looking for, but I don't think it's in here.
言い方が怪しい。絶対持ってるに違いないんだから。
Did you say something?
別に。
Seems like her search has come to a stop. However, Kotori isn't leaving the room and continues looking around the room.
私、男の子の部屋に入るなんて初めて。結構片付いてるのね。もっとゴミ溜めみたいなのを想像してた。
I don't have many things. Thanks to that, moving house was easy. Kotori was staring straight at the bike, which gave off a unique presence in my room.
あなた、足どうかしたの?
I panicked at being asked so frankly. It's no big deal. Looks like she was listening to my conversation with An-chan. I just had a bit of an injury, but look, it's fine now. I lightly swing my leg to show her.
転校してきたのは、その怪我のせいなの?
It's fine, really. Why do you ask?
別に、なんとなく。
There's no need for you to worry about it.
誰が心配なんてしたのよ。してません。1ミリたりともしてません。じゃあね、時間の無駄だったわ。
Kotori makes a straight face and goes back to her room. You're going again tomorrow, aren't you?
Huh?
To the garage at lunch. I'm not going, is what it felt like she was going to say.
行くわよ。
She answered and panicked as she left the room. Looks like I should make 3 lunchboxes this time. Extend the wings which fly in the sky highly. Today didn't go well either. And I think this is where we will end it off. So, let's go to the title screen. And what can I say? Okay. Being a visual novel, I highly expected that this would be a visual novel that I would be able to influence the story right away. But it doesn't seem that is what the case is. 'Cause what can I even say about this? Like, I thought for a very long time that this would be a visual novel that I would be able to influence the story. But it just seems like I'm missing the entire point. Kinda. Like, I looked up how long this would be, and the person had about 41 episodes for like 10-15 minutes of each, and then it went into the different pathways. If it's gonna take that long for me to even influence the story, I'm not really gonna like If My Heart Had Wings too much. But it's good. Next time will be the 8th episode of If My Heart Had Wings. Then we'll be going back to Sakura Angels, and then after episode 16 of Sakura Angels, we'll be going back to If My Heart Had Wings. Hopefully by episode 16 of this series, I'll be able to influence the story. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might scrap If My Heart Had Wings altogether, if it doesn't let me influence the story by episode 16. But overall, I think this was... Nah. Because it's pretty much because what we've had so far was a pretty good moment with Katori. Pretty much going and seeing how our interaction is as a dorm mother. Going to our classes for the first time. Seeing Amane in her workshop, which she completely ignores us for the most part. And then we get to see Agaha as well, and our interactions with her, and Katori being a total jerk face for the entire thing. And then after that we get a bunch of dialogue about how a plane works. I'm pretty sure that's going to be vital to the story, but I don't know if I'm interested in that. So, I'm not sure where this is gonna go. Sorry to the people that like this game, but I'm not seeing too much here that's making me want to continue reading this. This has been Psychic Pictures, and I'll see you guys next time.
じゃあまたね。